Gordon Lightfoot, Summertime Dream. Now, some of you may be familiar with my OnlyFans page, where I do a very sexy striptease to the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I'm not going to do it here. Way too hot for this platform. But I'll describe it to you, and maybe you'll be inspired to go pay the $4, check it out. It really starts off with me all decked out in the yellow Gorton's Fisherman slicker, boots and all. And as I move through the dance and the song, you know, things start coming off very sensually to where I'm really kind of dressed in fishing net, which is very sheer, very sexy. And I move through with props, like I have an oar that's strategically placed and a life preserver, a bass, to the point where as we go all the way. It gets full, but in a very sexy way. We're at the end, as I'm standing there, in all my vulnerability, you see an odd thing. I have the word sure tattooed right there on my tallywhacker, which leaves us a mystery. Why does he have the word sure tattooed on his tallywhacker? Well, lucky for everyone that's watching, the dance does not end there. It gets very intense at this point. The only way I can describe it is much like if you've read the novel Skinny Legs and All by Tom Robbins, the dance of the seven veils at the end, at the Super Bowl. It's like that. It's just furious sexuality, intense dancing, where I lose myself in the whole experience. And it's just absolutely exhilarating to the point where at the end of it all, when I'm exhausted, dripping in sweat, and I have aroused myself so much, as well as the audience, you'll see that, oh no, that's not the word sure at all. There's so much more. In my excitement, you now see that it says, sundown, you better take care. That's all I can fit. So anyway, if you want to check out that video, check out my OnlyFans. Make it a date night, you know. That's that's always an option. Anyway, so one day I was, rocking out to Gordon Lightfoot like I do, and I posted that on Facebook that I was all hopped up on Red Bulls and raging to Gordon Lightfoot, and my friend Janie Crouch got a kick out of that post. She writes Harlequin novels and intrigue thrillers and stuff like that, and she got such a kick out of that she said she was going to use that in one of her books. And lo and behold, she sure did. She had a series called Omega Sector Critical Response, hostage, special force teams and stuff like that. And one of the characters in this book, she named Liam Getz. Getz is someone else we love, but we're going to focus on the Liam part. And Liam is the sidekick of Derek in this book. Derek is the main star of this one. Derek gets the girl, Molly, although Liam does save his ass, both their asses, and that's how they're able to hook up. But which is fine. I'm cool being a role player. We first meet Liam in this book. Said Liam, the other team member, smacked his gum and grinned. As a member of Omega's hostage rescue team, no one ever asked Liam if he remembered how to use his weapon. Liam had pretty much been born with one in his hand. Pretty badass, huh? Well, anyway, this was the beginning of a series. And in the third installment, Janie writes a book where Liam is the main star and gets the girl. And they did a bang-up cover of Liam. Like, we're basically twins on this. Isn't that awesome? That's Vanessa. That's the girl. Pretty cool. In fact, check this out. Where is that? Oh, talking about getting the girl. Very sexy. Liam was instead transfixed by a drop of water that found its way from the damp hair at her temple down her cheek and neck and moved onto her chest, only to disappear in the track between her breasts. All Liam could think about was backing Vanessa up against that wall and following with his lips the same path that droplet had taken, or untying that towel wrapped around her and letting it drop to the floor, and following the routes of a few more droplets of water, then taking down her body or make up one of his own. Well, they get down. This book. This is all happening like right after they got crashed their car into the Outer Banks Sound. I mean, that's how badass Liam Getz is. So anyway, this, I've always gotten a kick out of this. I love that Janie did this. Janie Crouch, she's got, like she just worked on her 54th book right now. She knocks these things out. So, yeah, definitely check her stuff if you're into this kind of stuff. Janie, I've always appreciated and gotten a kick out of this. So hopefully we can do a stupid marathon inside some volcano someday. She does crazy shit like that. But to bring it all back around to Gordon Lightfoot, after all this, the line from the song "If You Could Read My Mind," it applies to me now. Every time I hear that song, you know, because you know me and my easy listening. The song where it goes, "If you could read mine, if I could read your mind," you're not going to recognize it unless I do it this way. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstores sell. When you reach the part where the heartache comes, the hero would be me. And then, it's good. Unlike the Edmund Fitzgerald, this song is kind of sad, so I'll just leave it there. But anyway, maybe we can get so much content out of a Gordon Lightfoot album. Anyway, Gordon Lightfoot, Summertime Dream, 28 Terrences, 17 Phillips.